Let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you live and direct. Listen, I got a powerful message for you. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. This message is entitled Level Up. Listen, each day, each week, each month, each year, you can get better. And what do I mean by that? I mean that whatever your craft is, whatever it is that you're skilled in, you can get better. Right? And you should look back over your life and say, hey, I started at this point and now I'm at this point. You should have more focus. You should have more insight into what it is that you're doing. Right? If you want to get better, if you want to get further along in what it is that you're doing, that means you may have to study more. You may have to read more. You may have to go to seminars. You may have to do what it takes to tweak and to refine what it is that you're skilled in, your craft in, you're gifted in. See, a lot of people don't pay attention to this. They just feel like, okay, I can do something and I'm just going to do it. But for example, say you have a restaurant business. Do you still take classes on the art of cooking, or do you take marketing classes? Right? Well, even as couples, most couples don't go to marriage seminars. They just figure, it is what it is. We're going to make it work. I love you, you love me. And you're wrong, baby. You're wrong. Listen, everybody got to keep growing. Everybody has to keep growing. Right? In life, period. If you stop growing, then guess what? You're going backwards. And when I'm saying level up, I'm saying if you're at one level, go to the next level. If you're at one level, go to the next level. Right? You got one level of faith, go to another level of faith. Right? Your body is in shape and is healthy, go to another level. Right? You helped 10 people last year, help 20 this year. You prayed for 20 people last year, pray for 40 this year. Make sense? Right? You had a forgiving spirit last year, be more forgiving this year. Right? Your business did 100,000 last year, go for 200,000 this year. Level up. Don't get to the point where you say, you know what, I'm not going to work at this anymore. Right? I'm just going to stay where I am. No, you're going to keep working at it. You're going to level up. You're going to go from one level to the next. Like the Bible says, you're going to go from glory to glory to glory. Right? Don't stay where you are. Don't stay where you are. Go from one level to the next, to the next, to the next. Right? Even if it's baby steps. Because sometimes making small little changes can alter your life. Small little changes can alter your life. For example, let me give you an example of one. Say you got to be to work at 9, right? But say you get up at 6. And for 6 to 7, you spend that time working on your craft. You're giving yourself, if say you do that Monday through Friday, you take the weekends off. Monday through Friday, you're giving yourself 5 extra hours a week, right? So you do that one week, that's 5 hours. Do that another week, that's 10 hours. Do that another week, that's 15 hours. Do that another week, that's 20 hours. So you're giving yourself 20 hours extra a week than your competition, because somebody got their eye on you. Somebody's trying to outwork you. Somebody's trying to out hustle you. Somebody's trying to out grind you. Somebody's trying to get to where you're trying to get to. And the question is I have for you is, are you willing to work harder than your competition? Are you willing to grind? See, a lot of people say to me about this daycare situation, they say, oh man, your business is booming, and oh, you said you was going to do it and you doing it, blah, 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 blah. But I say to them is, I listen to them, right? And some people be hating, I know. And some people be like, oh, you doing this, you doing that. And you can hear like maybe they're not doing as good as they want to do in their particular area or whatever. But I don't judge nobody. I just listen. And so, but I say, listen, when people sleeping, even though we have a lot of kids in our daycare, I still go out there and put flyers out. I still go out and advertise. I still do it while people are sleeping. See, people get too comfortable. People get too comfortable. They're not trying to level up. But I always have a vision in mind. I'm always trying to go to the next level because I have a vision in mind. And when you have a vision and God put this in your mind, it creates provision. Ooh, that's a bomb on your head. Boom! My people perish for a lack of vision. If you don't have a vision towards what you desire in life, you'll never level up because you're just going to stay where you are. You're going to stay in your little apartment. You're going to stay at your little job in the office, corner office job. You're going to stay in a place where you are dissatisfied and discontented and miserable and unhappy with life. And I refuse. You get one of these in this body on this earth. When you leave this earth, you go to eternity, whether it's in heaven or hell. That's a whole nother subject by itself, but don't you worry, I'm going to get to that as we go through these messages. And so what I'm trying to say is that you have one life to live on this earth. Why I'm going to live discontented? Why I'm not going to put my 100% into what it is that I'm doing, right? I'm constantly working towards leveling up. I'm constantly working towards getting better. I'm constantly working towards my goals and my dreams. I'm constantly working towards it. When you sleeping, I'm working. When you talking about it, I'm doing it. How about you? That's a bomb on your head. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Got to get to the point where you are working towards your vision. You are working towards your goal. The Bible says talking leads to poverty, but all hard work leads to a profit. See, while people are just talking, we had a guy like that. We used to call him G Money when we grew up in the era I grew up in. And he talked, yeah, man, I just bought a Corvette. Yeah, man. And I just met this girl, man, fine Spanish chick. She was bomb, man. She was bomb. And I took her out, man. I bought her a steak. I bought her this. I bought her that. Everybody like this. Look at him like, come on, G Money. Tell us what you did, G Money. You did that, G Money? Come on, G Money. Tell us what you did. Where you took her? What was the restaurant? What color the Corvette? Just hyping him on because you know that he's lying. You know that he didn't do that stuff. And the thing that was more funny about it is he knew that he didn't do that stuff. But he just want to say it because everybody's just killing time. Everybody just love a good laugh. And he was a guy that provided entertainment. Now, if he was smart, he would have turned his gift of making people laugh and went into comedy. And then he would have became very successful telling these stories that's not true. But then they would have became true because he would have used his gift to put him in this position of power. Are you hearing me? I hope you're hearing me. Sometimes you have a talent, you have a gift, you don't even look into it because you're not trying to level up. See, people they see one person do something, they say, oh, I want to do that. But that might not be your gift. Your gift may be cooking. Every time you cook something and you do it so well, you cook that thing up. And people say, man, that food tastes so good. Ooh, they licking their fingers and everything. That is finger licking good. But you don't pay attention to it. You're like, oh, yeah, I just cook around the house. You know what I'm saying? I just cook. My mama told me how to cook, but I just cook. But you never thought, dang, maybe I need to do something with this. Maybe I need to start my own catering business. Maybe I need to have a food truck. Maybe I need to do something like that. But you don't think like that. And you will never rise to a higher level than what you think. You will never go beyond the way that you think. If you constantly think poor, you always going to live poor. If you have a fearful mentality of failing, you're not going to go past that fearful mentality of failing. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So if you're going to level up, you got to change how you think. You got to change how you see things. You got to change the vision that you have of yourself. Your self-image is very important. If you don't love yourself, then how you expect other people to love you and love what you do? You got to love yourself, right? And I said this in other videos, but I'll say it again because you are created and made in the image of God. There is nothing higher than you except for God himself. And so when you are leveling up, you see opportunities everywhere. You can live in a desert and still see opportunities. You can live in Alaska and see opportunities, right? And so when you're constantly waiting for things to happen, see, I know this is about most people. They're not trying to level up. They say they want to level up. They talk about leveling up, but they don't take action. They don't take the steps to create that life that they say they really want. When a person is leveling up, they're taking the steps. I don't care if it's baby steps. Baby steps. They're doing something to get from where they are to where they want to be. But if you don't see it, then you'll never have it. If you don't believe it, then you'll never achieve it. If you don't speak it, you'll never manifest it. So I want to encourage somebody out there today. If you want to level up in 2018, going into 2019, And from 2019 to 2020, and from 2020 to 2021, you got to be a person of action. You got to be a person of pursuit. You got to be a go-getter, right? Because we walk by faith and not by sight. Until next time, this is your man Mike Bowens, and I'm saying be blessed.